but because after he unalived them, the police pretty much found him wandering around naked after the fact that he had unalived his sister and nephew. But he has a violent criminal past, and I'm going to show that information as well. But I also want to show. But before I do that, I want to show what pretty much the 16th and how things are moving forward with this particular case. So give me just a second so I can pull up that information for you guys. So yeah, so this is the case that we're referring to. This happened beginning of September. One second. See right here, it shows that his next hearing is a competency hearing, and that's scheduled for October 21st, 2025. Whatever happened at the probable cause conference, he's pretty much trying to claim mental illness or insanity. I believe that's the defense he wants to go for, or his lawyers is trying to push. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, you had a probable cause conference that happened on the 16th, and he's also due back next month. But I also want to highlight his criminal history as well, because he's had some issues for years from what it seems. Give me 1 second. I want to show that as well. All right. So not only does he have charges and cases pending from Oakland County, that's the county that he's currently facing charges for, but he also has some in Wayne County as well. He's actually had some trouble with the Third Circuit Court. All right, so the first charge the first case I'm gonna mention, it stems back from 2007. If you can see this right here, he has an assault with an intent to murder, carrying a concealed weapons charge, pretty much. This happened in 2007. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know why this is making me fill all this shit out again. Hold on. I feel like attempted murder, though, you should not have just skated by so easily. But it seems like in Detroit, in Michigan, they do a lot of that. So I got it for you. Okay, so this is what happened back in 2007. Okay, so he pled guilty to the crime, from what it shows. It looks like this case happened for years. It went on for a few years, ranging from 2007 to 2020, 2010. I bet. So he had a warrant out for his violation of probation. He was on probation. And then the probation was just closed out on 2010 or in 2010. So he was on probation from 2007 to 2010. But he also, in the middle of that, he also violated that probation. So I feel like that alone should not have he should have pretty much been remanded after the fact if he violated probation. But clearly whoever this judge is just let him get by or let him go. And that's sad. Let me see what the other one was about. So the 2010 case was a weapons charge that he got. Pleaded guilty, probation. Let me say this, and this was a bench trial. So that means he wasn't heard by a jury. A judge decided what should and should not happen. These slap on the wrist has got to stop, because that's all this probation is. Pretty much, I did a crime. I'm going to plead that I did it, but I would like to get some leeway. I would like to get some leniency on my crime that I committed. It shouldn't work like that. It should not be like that at all. Because what's happened is that people are getting out on probation, and should not be, but they're also committing crimes while on probation. And in the same interim, people are losing their lives while someone is on probation who should not have never been on probation to begin with. But yeah, so I told you guys I will be following this particular case. It's not going to be I wasn't going to make this a long video because it's not much information, but I just wanted to get you guys an update to what's going on with this particular individual, LaDamian Hill. He is pretty much facing 2 counts of first-degree murder here in Michigan for unaliving both his sister and nephew. He had a probable cause conference on the 16th. From what it sounds like, his lawyers argued that he might have some type of mental illness, so they're pretty much going to do like a psychological evaluation to pretty much see if he's competent to stand trial. It sounds as if he's trying to do the insanity defense, is how they're trying to go with it. But I just want to say, in response to that, though you may have some mental health issues based on what we've seen or what we heard as far as you being caught or apprehended naked by the police, I'm not sure what that was even about. But there's got to be a remedy for the victims as well, regardless of your mental illness. That's what I say. It should not excuse. It doesn't justify a damn thing. And that's my personal opinion. You're more than welcome to voice your personal opinions, but that's just mine. Mental illness or not, you were competent enough to do what you did before you started claiming mental illness. So I don't see the reason why after the fact of you getting caught, you get to now claim that. And I feel like certain people, not just him, but a lot of criminals, they would like to lean on the insanity defense when they have nothing else to lean on. Like that's their last card they have to play to get out of jail, pretty much, or to beat a conviction. They pretty much play that card. But I don't think it should be like that, honestly, at all. I think the laws need to be changed with that as well. That's just my personal opinion. I'm entitled to it. But I just wanted to give you guys an update to this story, because I will be following this story all the way that it goes to trial, and justice for them. I just can't fathom how you can unalive your sister and nephew. It's mind-boggling. But that's all I got for you guys. If you have not checked out the previous video, the arraignment, please do so. And then you can watch this one to get more information. Well, watch that one first to get more information, then follow up with this one. And that's all I got for you folks. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, repost, reshare if you like. And I'm out.